Hey there, it's me, Nicole. I'm the writer behind Where the Heart Is. I wanted to tell you about a new blog post that I have coming up today, and I'm going to link to it here on this video. It is about email marketing, and this is a topic that a lot of people want to know about. I can write marketing emails for you if you want to hire me to do it, but if you want to write your own emails, I do have a few tips for you. So first of all, I just wanted to point out that email marketing can be really successful. A lot of people think, everybody's inbox is overflowing, everybody hates email. But the truth is that the right emails sent to the right audience by the right company can actually generate a lot of revenue. So I just have a few tips here for how to reach your email marketing goals. The first one is every email that you send has to have a goal. If you're going to email your list, then you have to have a reason. There has to be some reason that you're sending the email. You maybe are trying to generate leads or nurture leads, in which case you have some kind of warm, funny story to tell or some information to share. You might be announcing a new product. You might be trying to sell them something. Whatever it is, you have to have some kind of goal. Don't just email them for nothing. You have to give your audience what they want, and you have to give it away for free. You do eventually want to close a sale with them, obviously. That's the whole reason you're doing it. But in order to nurture your leads and eventually guide them down the path toward buying something from you, you have to give them stuff for free. Think of what you have that you could give away for free. It could be a consultation. It could be a digital product of some kind. It could be just some kind of a free printable that you can send out and that they can something they can download and use in their own business, a video, whatever. You have to give them something that they want, that they find useful, and you have to do it for free. My third tip is to write to an audience of one. Some writing purists don't like this, but I think that emails and blog posts and writing of that nature comes across a lot more readable and a lot more interesting if you write in the second person singular, which is you. So you're going to write, I've got some ideas that you'll love. I've got some suggestions that'll help you with your business. You are going to love this, our new fall line. Whatever it is that you're writing about, you're writing to one person. Nobody wants to read an email that's written as if the person is writing to a gigantic group of 10,000 people. They want to read an email that's written to themselves. And even though they obviously know that you're sending it to a long list of people, it just is something psychological that feels better to a person to be reading something that's written just to them. Next tip has to do with your subject line. You want clickable, interesting subject lines, but not clickbait. Some things that make your subject line interesting and clickable are being short and punchy, conveying some sense of urgency, something interesting, something that the person getting this email in their inbox is going to think, oh, that's a subject that I'm interested in. So if it relates to that person, to your audience, that makes it interesting. And also honest. This is where the not clickbait comes in. Don't promise something that's not in your email. Don't say, you'll never see this fabulous sale of up to 95% off again, and then they open it and it's not there. Or the one and only product that you'll need this summer, and it's a bathing suit. Well, I need way more than just a bathing suit this summer. So clickbait is just going to annoy people. Nobody's going to buy anything from you, and they'll probably unsubscribe from your list. But you do want it to be interesting. You do want it to be clickable, just not clickbait. And send your emails regularly. A lot of people think if I send emails too often, everybody's going to unsubscribe from my list because nobody likes getting a lot of email. Well, that may be true if you're an annoying emailer that nobody wants to hear from, but if you're sending interesting, helpful, useful emails and your audience is actually interested in your company, then they're not going to unsubscribe from your list. If somebody unsubscribes from your list because you sent them emails, then they didn't want to be subscribed to your list anyway. So, you're not really losing anything there. Also, find your voice. Write in the kind of voice that you talk in. If you need to, you can do voice to text first and then go through and edit it and make sure everything is written well. But find your voice. Write like you, not like the copy that you find on somebody else's website. It needs to sound like it came from you or from your company. Your company might have its own voice. Maybe you have many writers at your company, but your company needs to have a voice that sounds like you. And then, for God's sake, don't be boring. Nobody wants to read anything boring, and I know that that sounds kind of vague, but I'll give you some examples. Things that make that unboring up your email writing are using short sentences, short paragraphs, short emails. You can use sentence fragments. Don't write in an awkward way just in order to make sure you're following all the rules of English composition that you learned in 9th grade. In email writing, and same goes for blog writing and social posting, obviously, those are not the kind of, it's not the kind of writing that follows the 5-paragraph essay format that you learned in school. And tell a story. Stories make your writing more interesting. Use vivid imagery. Make sure you describe something in a way that the person reading it can really see it in their mind. And then this one is something that really drives me nuts. Passive voice. Passive voice sucks. It's super boring. Nobody wants to read passive voice. Please don't write in passive voice. Passive voice is when you're writing about something that happened to the subject of your sentence rather than the subject of your sentence doing something. So I wrote this blog post in active voice, is active voice. This blog post was written in passive voice, is passive voice. Do you see the difference? You want to say what the person or subject of your sentence is doing, not what's being done to them. That's it. There's a lot more detail in the blog post. I hope you click on it. I hope you read it. And if you need any help with your email marketing, then give me a buzz, and I'll be happy to help you out with that. Even if you don't want to hire me or pay me, I do have some free downloadable templates here on this blog post that you are free to download. I do ask that you sign up for my email list if you do that, but there's no obligation to purchase anything or hire me for anything. Just you'll be getting my free writing and marketing tips and insights in emails once every week or two. So I hope you sign up, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions, or shoot me an email. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.